Hi, my name is Robert Chelle with Chelle Law, and my law firm assists social media influencers with management agreement issues. So today I'm going to talk about, do most social media influencers have agencies? So at some point in any influencer's career, it would be advantageous for them to get some kind of assistance in representation in kind of boosting their career. And so one way of doing that would be to find some kind of agency who will then assign you an agent, who will then advocate on your behalf, find you deals, negotiate price, work on the contract language, essentially assist you in growing your career and bringing you opportunities. That an agent can also act as a kind of a shield in between sponsors that are looking to create opportunities with an influencer, and certainly if an influencer is big enough, they're going to have tons of potential opportunities. However, many of those opportunities would have no interest in, so the agent kind of acts as a shield to say, no, we're not even going to discuss this, we're not interested. Now, there are also other ways for an influencer to be represented. So you could have a manager, you could have an agent, you could be with an agency who will then assign you an agent, or maybe it could be kind of a collaborative thing where the agency goes out and finds deals, and then you may not have one specific agent. But there is also sometimes a distinction between a manager and an agent. Some people look at it as a manager as someone who kind of just kind of deals with the day-to-day tasks of the influencer managing their career. They're not necessarily negotiating or finding them deals. And then the agent would be the one that would do that. I find those terms are kind of used interchangeably. So you may hear someone say a manager, you may hear someone say an agent. It's normally kind of the same thing. Now, if you're going to enter into a relationship with an agency, then there absolutely needs to be a contract. And so usually that's called an exclusive management agreement or an exclusive agency contract, something like that. And then it just dictates the terms of the relationship. And so it will say whether the relationship is exclusive. So most agents or agencies are going to require that they are the only representative of the influencer, meaning even if a deal came to an influencer from a friend, family member, another influencer, if they were, if a company reached out to them directly, no matter what, they then have to refer that deal to their current agent, who will then do the negotiation and will get a percentage of that deal as well, even though they weren't the one that originated it. A normal agent / agency will receive around 20% of whatever the compensation is for the influencer. So if an influencer starts a deal with a meal planning company, and sometimes it could be per spot, sometimes it could be per year. I have a current client who has a meal prep company, and they basically pay him, they require one 90-second spot in a YouTube video each month. But they do pay him essentially it's just an annual amount instead of just being per spot. Sometimes if a company is interested in establishing a relationship with an influencer, they'll start on kind of a video by video or post by post basis, and then see how it works, and then may move into more of a long-term relationship with that person. As far as negotiating with the agent, so there's like two types of negotiations. One, the influencer with the sponsor, and then two, the influencer with the agent, in establishing that relationship. The things that can be negotiated, obviously the percentage that the agent takes from the influencer can be negotiated. How long after the contract terminates will the influencer have to pay that agent? So there should be a clause, or at least there will be a clause in almost any agency contract that states that the influencer will owe the agency for usually about a year after the contract terminates the same percentage of any deal that they were brought. One of the biggest concerns of any agency is that they bring a deal to an influencer, and then that person terminates the relationship, takes the deal, and then cuts the agent out of getting any of the commission for the deal. And so that's why that language is generally in the contract. Now, going out to find a reputable agency, the best place to find that is from your friends. If you're an influencer, you likely have relationships with other influencers, and it's kind of a good idea to talk to them about their experience with, maybe they've had multiple agents or agencies, and just see. Usually bad agencies will get a bad reputation quickly, and that spreads pretty fast. I would also just go online and Google, if you're interested in someone, find them out, see if there's any news articles about them, or see if you can find out anyone they've represented in the past. Maybe you want to reach out to them. You absolutely want to do due diligence in determining who's become your agent. This person can make or break a career. That is the truth. I mean, an influencer obviously is kind of has independent creativity and can handle their own career as far as the the content they produce and what's in it and all that kind of stuff. But an agent can really make a difference. A good one can make a difference in bringing the right deals to this person, negotiating the right price, making sure the right language is in the contract. And I find most influencers simply are either naive or just not interested in dealing with that part of things. They just want to deal with the creative aspects of being an influencer, and that's how an agent can really help blast off someone's career. All right, well, if you have any questions, maybe you have contacted an agent and they've given you a contract. If you have any questions about that or want us to take a look, please give us a call at the phone number listed below in the description, or you can reach us through our website, chellelaw.com. If you thought this video was helpful, like, subscribe to the channel. We release videos every single day. And once again, my name is Robert Chelle, and I appreciate you watching the video. Thanks.